Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if I can open these blinds and get a bit more light on my face. Not that you really want to see it. But there we go. A little bit more light. Everybody's connecting. It is lovely to see you all today.
Hello.
Jackie.
Hello, you all right?
Hello, my lovely. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. You?
Do you know I am? I am. Oh, hi, Tanya. Where is she? She's hiding. I don't blame her. Hello, Sandra. How have you been this week? Nope, she's frozen.
That's why I haven't got my camera on, because my internet keeps dropping in and out here.
Do you know, I don't know what it is, but literally from when we got up first thing this morning, all day the internet has been slow, really slow.
Yeah.
Let's fingers crossed that everything's okay. But yeah, I mean, even simple things, you know, just changing pages and stuff over, they're taking forever to load today. I thought it was just us, but
I was on a Zoom call earlier and it kept freezing, and they said try just doing it with the sound rather than your camera on, and it seemed to be all right after that. So hence I'm not showing you my beautiful face.
Do you know what? It's doing it because it knows that everyone's wanting to get away for Easter.
That's it.
Everyone's on that computer and they're like, where can we go?
I know. Especially today, because today's been glorious here in Blackpool.
Oh, are you over there at the moment?
Yeah.
Well, they're saying it's supposed to be. They always say it. We'll see, but it's meant to be a nice Easter. Let's hope.
Let's hope.
I'm up for that. I have to say we've been super lucky here today, and I know not everyone has, but we have had glorious blue skies and sunshine all day. It's just been beautiful. It's gorgeous out there.
Although Scott's Romanian friend has shown me videos and they've got about feet's worth of snow over there. 75 miles an hour winds. It's horrendous. I know. I just hope.
Where is he?
Oh no, he's here in Blackpool. It was on his newscast stuff that he gets from Romania.
I've got a friend over in California and they've just had 4 feet of snow. 4 feet.
In California?
Yeah, I know exactly. It's like, what's going on in the world?
I think it's like that in Romania, actually.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So tell me, what have you been doing for your social media? I'm going to pick on all of you. Because there should be some pretty nice posts going up.
I'm afraid I've just been creating.
Adrian's got his head in his hands, so I think I'm going to start with you, Adrian.
Maria sat over there. I just thought I'd tell you that.
Oh, hello, my lovely.
Yeah, really not got going yet. So much going on here. So we will get to it. We will get to it eventually.
How are you doing with the shop?
It's quite quiet, actually.
Oh, because it's early in the season.
Yeah. Hopefully this weekend will pick up.
But we make diffusers.
So we just introduced a few new things: bar soaps, diffusers. And we're working on a few other things as well. So.
Oh, that's great. So at this time, because really your season starts from Easter, doesn't it? That's the kind of first few people coming through.
Yeah.
So do you have a plan in place for pushing social media posts out, reminding everybody that you're there to come and see you when they're in the area?
The plan is not in place yet. I need to get it in place, I know. It's just a question of finding time to sit down and go through it. Yeah. So Maria, I need some time to sit down and go through it.
Okay. He really does. Because the thing is, you're going to get, especially if it's as nice as they're talking about, you're going to get a whole stack of people going down there for the Easter break. And some of the schools have another week after that. So you've got, I mean, it's not a massive amount of time, but it's a nice chunk when you will get that influx of people into your area. And you want them coming and seeing your store. It's as simple as that.
We're also doing a bit of trade stuff as well with guest pass.
Yeah.
So we've been pretty busy with that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, that is good. And I mean, you're in an ideal area for that. Good. So you've still got time to get some posts out to get people for Easter, even if it's not like a full program. You've got enough time so you can be getting a couple of posts out. So if people are in the local area, they might actually see them. Are you in any groups for tourism in your area? Are you on any social media groups or anything like that that you can kind of post to?
Yes, there's 2 or 3 local groups which we're in. So I know I've got to get my head down and crack on. So,
and it won't take long. Honestly, you don't need 10,000 of them. You just need a few carefully worded posts to get some interest. And it's always better if you can get them done early. And I know that obviously we're Good Friday tomorrow, so we're pushing it a bit, but those people are going to be around for a week. So you want to get as many people through as possible. Just make a start, honestly. But you've got the whole season. And this is just the beginning. So once you actually start structuring your posts and planning them out, you'll be right as rain. Try and do specific features and give them reasons to come in, because it's lovely once they're actually there, isn't it? Great, well done. Who wants to be? Oh, Sandra, you're on my top row. Look at that.
Hello.
Hello. What have you been up to?
Well, as you know, I've had quite a busy week. Not only have I had a birthday, but I left work this week. So, So what I've done is just cleared the decks of anything, just to give me a space to think. So that's what I've been doing, and making sure what I'm doing is now right, so I don't have to redo it twice. As far as the social media stuff's gone, I've just been doing where to find us posts, because they're the easiest ones to do while I've had all of this other stuff going on.
I'm glad that you're still doing the posts, which is really, really good. But I would caution you, because now you've given up your job and this is full time, you can't afford to wait until everything's perfect. Done is better than perfect. So now we need to switch you and Adrian and Maria, we need to switch you into, actually, this is what pays my bills. I need to earn money from this. And there's always going to be millions of other things going on in the world. But when that's your sole income, that has to be the priority. So it's like, okay, what can I do to put the things in place so that the essential posts are going out that can actually generate some income for my business?
I absolutely agree. And what I've decided, funnily enough, so what I've decided to do is when I do my month end, because I always stop to do month end. So at that point, I will also stop to make sure I've got the correct social media in place at that point. So the rest of the month, I can just organise and do whatever I need to do.
And if you see that things are quiet and not happening and not where you need them to be, at any time you can change out what's happening, start, adding some extra posts in there as well, doing some other bits and pieces, and think, okay, well, this is a super quiet month. What can I do to generate more income in this month? And after a while, you'll get to know which months are your quiet months. They're the months that you might put a big special offer on, or they're the months that I used to go to all my wholesale clients offer them a discount on, you know, a nice big wholesale order, and I could concentrate on that, knowing that we had money coming in to cover everything in the quiet months.
Yeah.
So you'll settle into it, and it's nice to
Absolutely.
have that little moment to yourself. But I'm just cautioning you to just make income a priority.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Like I say, at the moment, it's just a touch of a breathing space.
Yeah.
And just making sure, kind of, I've got things on a steady keel. It's not going into minutiae. It's just making sure I've got the basics there, clearing away the chaff, and just going, right, this is what I'm doing.
And that allows you to free your mind and just think,
Absolutely.
okay, that's done. All of that crap has gone.
Yeah.
And now I'm in my happy space.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well
absolutely.
done. I'm really pleased for you, Sandra. You deserve this. You really do.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Who next? Carolyn. Hello, my lovely.
Hi.
Hi. How are you getting on?
Well, I haven't actually done any posting yet because I know, but I haven't posted for such a long time, and I'm in the process of setting up a new website, taking the photographs, getting all the blurb and that done. And I know if I don't concentrate on doing that and start trying to do posting, what will happen is nothing will get done properly.
Yeah.
We're almost there now with the website. By the end of next week, I'm hoping it's going to go live. I mean, we've got the old website, but I just hate it.
Yeah.
So I think if I can just concentrate on getting that finished, then I can concentrate on doing posting.
I completely get that, but can I flip that on its head a little bit for you? Because if you can do some posts in the lead to launching your new website, you can do some behind the scenes posts, you can do some polls, you can create engagement and some excitement about the launch of your new website. So rather than waiting until everything is done and excluding them and then just saying, here it is.
Yeah,
well, that's what far more.
It's just the woman that's helping me, she's doing the website, but I've done pictures and all the blurb for it.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, you know, we've got quite a lot done. Why don't we just make it go live now? Because she's got a lot of my old pictures on, and it's the pictures that I really hate, you know, the photography. So I said, no, I don't want to make it go live now. And also I want to be able to go on social media and say we've got a new website before we launch it. So that's the plan. But
you could tease out the website. So you could have like a little snippet of, you know, one of the pages or one of the new photographs, or just all sorts of little bits and pieces that you could tease out, because the more that you include people, the more they'll be invested in your brand. So they're much more likely to buy from you if they've seen you going through the process. And they almost feel that they've helped you to build that website.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm really looking forward to seeing the website. You must, when it goes live, post it into the group. Okay. Love to see it.
Yeah, okay. Will do.
All right.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Tanya. Hello, hello. Maybe not. Let's go to Jackie. We'll come back to Tanya.
Right, what I'll do is, I'll put my camera on there for a little bit. It will. No, maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I haven't really done anything on social media at the minute because
you're away.
Well, I'm away, but also I am experimenting.
Ooh.
And I was going to try and do stuff for Easter, but time just ran away with me. So I've been experimenting with these.
Lovely. Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Oh,
Nothing
so
bloody
those
black.
are those your Easter ones?
Yeah, but
Okay,
they're for presents now.
yeah.
I did a pig. These are
Oh.
marshmallows.
Oh, my God.
Chocolate oranges inside.
Oh, they're cute.
Then somebody said Comic-Con is coming to Blackpool soon.
Oh,
So I did this today. I know he's not particularly Comic-Con, but it's for somebody's Easter because they're like Lilo and Stitch.
oh, wow, look at that. You'd never know that was a chocolate orange, would you?
So there you go.
That's so
And what
cute.
what it is I've been experimenting with modeling chocolate.
Ah,
It's very friendly as such. Sometimes it's all right, and other times it's not. So anything that would have used icing on, I've used modeling chocolate.
and you are super creative. I mean, some
Oh.
of the things that you make are just mind-blowing.
So once we get the Comic-Con thing in my head, and what I'm going to do with little bobbleheads
Yeah,
for that. And then, as I said to Scott, then we will start with taking photographs of things that I've already made, because
Yeah.
I can then go in the process of kidding on and remaking it again, or when I make the next one for the fall, the run up to them.
and you
And
know,
then,
Comic-Con and that marketplace, they have huge fan bases and they're all on social media.
yeah,
So, it would be really, really easy for you to do little videos of you actually making them.
yeah,
And with that kind of thing, you don't even need to necessarily put them up for sale. You just show yourself making them and people will contact you and ask if they can buy them.
yeah. See, that's the hopeful.
Yeah.
And then once I've got sort of like some of them made and I've got some free time, I'll just make some more soap.
Yeah. And then, the
Christmas
other thing
time.
you could do, you could actually do some videos. And I'll come to videos in a minute and see if anyone is actually signed up and doing any videos, because you need to be. But you could actually do some video tutorials and show people how to make them.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get my son and his girlfriend on board because they're of this age group. She's what, 20? And she's always posting videos of herself on YouTube and all this sort of thing.
That's the kind of person you need.
Exactly.
Someone who can just click the
Yeah.
phone and
Yeah, it's just at the minute they're both doing like 50-odd-hour weeks and stuff like that because they work in the care industry. So
yeah.
just when they get a couple of
Brilliant.
days off together. And
All
that's
right.
where I'm at the minute.
I think you've done wonders. But you are going to be getting some stuff up onto social media,
Yes.
right?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Are you stuck at all on using ChatGPT, or are you okay with that?
I think I'm okay with that. Well, when you first started on it, I'm like, I just went in all hell forever. Was playing about with it for
Good.
days. Nothing got done.
I know, and I know that you already use Canva and you're using Spark as well.
Yes.
So yeah, great, well done.
So there we go. So we'll see what
Brilliant. Let's see if Tanya's there. Are you there, Tanya? No, maybe she can't. Maybe she can't talk. Let's go to.
Just typing that she is. Hang on, there's another one. But he has the television on so loud.
Oh, okay, that's fine, sweetheart. All right,
I'll
let's
just
go
take
to Kate. Can you hear me, Kate? She might be the same. She might be just listening tonight. Now, I'm trying to think who iPhone is. If I haven't called your name out so far, do you want to unmute yourself? Might be Trina. No. Maybe they can't. Could be all sorts happening in the background. Who knows? So what I'd like to do is go over a couple of things that are coming up, because there's all sorts going on right now. Obviously, we're in the middle of Easter, and Easter it's a weird time. So you've got a whole bunch of people that will stay at home, but they'll probably go off and do bits and pieces locally. But because they're not working necessarily, they're going to be hopping online a lot more. So I think it's still really, really important to keep all of your posts being consistent. Even though you might not be getting the same kind of numbers, you know, that you're used to, if it dips down, don't just stop posting. That's completely normal, because people are going to be going out, especially if it's nice weather. You're going to get people who are out and about, coming back at night. They might not catch all of your posts as they normally would, because their normal routine is changing while they're at home. But you'll have other people who are off work, not necessarily going, you know, on holiday or out and about. And it's a time when they can actually catch up with some of your posts and take the time to actually see them, whereas they might not normally. So if you do nothing and you do no posts at all, it's going to take you weeks afterwards to build up all of the momentum and for Facebook to actually start pushing it out again. So if you do nothing else and you're going off and doing stuff yourself, make sure that you schedule posts up there to keep that momentum going, because you don't want to be doing 2 weeks worth of work for nothing just to get back to where you were. It's soul destroying. So put those posts up, get them scheduled, live your life, do all of the things. But one of the things that we have coming up this month is Earth Day. Do any of you celebrate Earth Day? Yeah. And it's got much more popular over time. And Earth Day is all about sustainability and doing your bit to help the planet, really. So this comes up this year on the, I think it's the Saturday, let me think. It's the 22nd of April anyway. I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday. And it's a really good opportunity for many of you to be putting posts up about sustainability, about the things that you do as a brand, your ethos as a brand, about sustainability and those types of products. So if you think about types of products that you sell, think about the things that you naturally do within your business that fit with that particular topic. And it doesn't just have to be a single post on that one day. You can make it like a whole week, you know, where the whole topic that week is about the things that you try and do or the things that you sell that help people to live a more sustainable and eco-friendly life. So I would turn that into a whole feature, not just a single day's post. Okay, I'm just reading the messages as well. So I thought what I'd do is just have a look at how we could maybe write a couple of posts or other bits and pieces that you could use. So let me bring up, oh my gosh, I've got so many things up here. Let me get rid of, I've got Midjourney up. I've been doing 6,000 images. And I actually just want my ChatGPT up. So let's bring that up first. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to share my screen. Is there anyone who is struggling with ChatGPT that I can help? No? Is everyone okay? If you do need help and you can't talk, stick it in the chat. She wants to marry him. Chat. I'm not surprised. If I wasn't married, I'd think about it very seriously. Very, very helpful for sure. So what I'll do, I'll share my screen. And if you want me to, I can take any of your businesses and we could actually put your details in, you know, about your business and make it about the things that you do. Is there anyone that wants me to do that with them? Sandra. Okay, do you want to unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go into chat. Now, as you know, mine looks a little bit different to yours. You've got other things on here and you've got the bar at the bottom. I have all sorts of extras added to mine and I'm on the plus as well. But I'm still on ChatGPT 3.5. I'm on exactly the same version that you are. So what all of this is a program called AIPRM. And this is a Chrome Google extension. So you can just Google this and just put AIPRM all as one word. And when you Google it, it will come up AIPRM extension. And then it comes right up there. And you just literally add it to your Google bar, and they'll hook it up to your account. And they've got a free version, and then they've got a whole variety of paid versions. And everything here is on the free plan. So it's not costing any money, but there's all sorts in here. And one of the things that you can do is to specifically search for something specific. So one of the things that I thought we could do is to look for reels. So let me just get rid of this and do it from scratch for you. So if you come up to the top, it's got a search bar, and you can just type a single word in there and then find a prompt that's going to work for you, because there's 2,500 prompts in here. That's an awful lot of prompts, and you are never going to find them all. It's just impossible. There's so many, and they're being added all of the time. So I would use a search bar for something specific, or you can search by activity and then kind of have a look at what type of thing that you want to do. So do you want to write? Is it for script writing? If you're going to do something like a video, is it a product description? Whatever it is, you can find here. But I don't find this all that helpful a lot of the time. I find most of the time I know what I want to do, and I prefer to use the search bar. But as an example, we could type in Facebook, and it will come up and it will show us a whole load of different prompts that will tie into Facebook. Now you'll see some of these are not about Facebook, it's about YouTube. And that's because they'll have put the word Facebook somewhere in here. So some of them are, some of them aren't. But there is definitely some good ones in here, and there's 2 pages of them. There's 32 posts or prompts just for Facebook. And then if any of you are already doing reels, which I know you are, you can type reels in, and there's not so many for reels. But this is specific to reels. If you went to put video in, you'd find far, far more. So I definitely have a look at that. But we're just going to come down here, and I've got some prompts that I want to share with you. I don't know why my bar suddenly moved to there. Anyway, we'll leave that there. So I put some prompts together, and I thought, let's start just with a generic Facebook post. All right, I'll put this into the chat as well. I will put this in the chat for you. I just can't get to the chat bar right now. But I'll put everything that I'm using into the chat for you, and I'll make sure it's in the group as well. So I've put, write a Facebook post, use the icon to insert it, and use the content writing formula 4A. Now, you might not know what the writing formula 4A is. You don't need to, because ChatGPT does know what that means. And he or she, depending, has anyone actually given it a name other than ChatGPT? Has anyone kind of called it Boris or some other weird name?
No.
You can call it whatever you fancy. But it knows what this formula is, and it's particularly good for writing captivating or engaging posts and getting people to act. So it's about awareness, attitude, act, and act again. So the prompt is to write captivating and engaging article headlines, and write with an emotionally persuasive and friendly style, sometimes humorous. And then it goes on, and it's telling it to write a maximum of 100 words. And if we want more context, that we just will write the word continue, and it will then take all of the context from before that and write even more for us. So For the content that I put in, I just wrote Happy Easter from Soap School. Let me show you, and then we'll do one for you. So I think it's this one. Happy Easter from Soap School. So there's the prompt at the top. And all I wrote in is Happy Easter from Soap School. And I wanted it to put this awareness, attitude, act, and act again. And it said, Easter is here. And we want to wish everyone a joyous and blessed holiday season. It's a time of reflection, renewal, and rebirth. And then it goes on to the attitude. So at Soap School, we're celebrating the occasion by spreading love and positivity. We believe that every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and create something beautiful. Yeah, I would absolutely write something like that. And then it moves on to the first act part. Now, you would obviously remove the awareness, attitude, act, and act again, and just have the text. But it says, as a token of our appreciation, we're offering a special discount on all of our soap making courses. Use this code to get the offer. And then the second act again is, don't miss out on this chance to use a new skill or hone your craft. Our courses are beginner friendly and we provide So from me just putting in Happy Easter from Soap School, we've got an entire post there that is all Facebook friendly. So what we're going to do is we're going to use exactly this prompt, which I just copied from here. So we're going to grab this. We're going to go over to a brand new chat with you. And we're going to just literally paste it in. And then you are going to tell me what you would like, what you would like to be about, Sandra.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Do you want something about Easter? Do you want something about after Easter? Do you want something about Earth Day?
Yeah, do something Earth Day. Yeah, Earth Day.
So what's the name of your business?
Respect Soaps.
Respect Soaps. Celebrating Earth Day with what are you wanting to promote or sell?
Say 10% off.
On what?
Website wide.
Or do you have like solid shampoo bars or something like that in the range?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do solid shampoo bars.
Because they tie in with Earth Day nicely. And then you could do a whole range of features all through the week. So happy Earth Day, everyone. We at Respect Soaps are thrilled to announce our latest eco-friendly product. It doesn't need to be that you're, announcing our latest. You can change that a little bit. As a brand committed to sustainability, we're always looking for ways to reduce waste and minimize our impact on the environment. And that's why we've created these bars that not only help achieve beautiful, healthy hair, but also reduce plastic waste. Now you see it's using these lovely icons all of the way through as well, the little emojis.
Yeah.
And that adds to the whole thing, and it's putting those in automatically for you. We're aware that small changes can make a big difference, and our attitude of protecting the planet is what's driving us to act. By choosing our shampoo bars, you're taking a step towards a more sustainable lifestyle. So let's act together and make a difference this Earth Day. Try our shampoo bars and let's continue to act again and again for a healthier planet. I mean,
yeah. Very, very
I would
good.
be more than happy with that.
Yeah.
And you could change that. So you could do it on a specific one if you wanted to. You could do a call to action in there that was specific to your website, put a code in there with a discount so that they can go on there and buy them. Or you could just make it on one specific bar. So let's say that you had a new shampoo bar that was coming out for this year. You could make the whole feature just about that one shampoo bar.
Okay.
So you've got the first one. What else would you like to put up? Where would you like to go with it next?
Oh God, I don't know.
Well, let me show you another one. So let's say that you wanted to do a caption for it, you know, some kind of heading, because we've got Happy Earth Day, everyone. But let's say that you were sending this out as an email rather than a Facebook post. An email could be longer if you wanted it to be, but you'd want a nice catchy title for it. So we can put another one in, create a caption for, and then we can change this and we can put our Earth Day special offer on solid shampoos. That incorporates the keyword relevant to the business. Needs to be engaging and encouraging. All right, so there we go. So let's just click on that and let's see what it comes up with. So actually this is giving you a post, which is fine, because you might think to yourself, oh, actually I can use bits of that in something else. So Happy Earth Day, celebrate with us by switching to our eco-friendly shampoo bars. So you can use that as an entire title in an email. You could actually put that up as a little post. You know, that could be the entire text that you put up there, and then just put a nice image about Earth Day or your solid shampoo bars. And then this one is giving you enjoy 10% off. You can change that to whatever you want. So you could actually turn this into a reel. You could turn this into a series of little graphics that you put up. You could use this as a story. You've got unlimited things. You could actually push different bits of this out all through the entire week. And then you can pick whichever of the hashtags that you actually want to use.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Shall I send this to you?
Yes, please. And how to get to it, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, getting to it is super easy. If you just go to just Google and type in AIPRM extension.
Yeah.
AIPRM. Okay. I will put that into the chat and into the group as well. Okay. So I've got another one that's really good. So let's say that we have this this first one. We've got all of this. And let's say that it's just too long for what we're doing. Maybe we're just doing something really, really short. And we've got all of this text, which is great, but we need something shorter. Well, let's just type it in there. Actually, I'm going to do it in a whole new chat, so it isn't, put it in an entirely new chat. And we'll just copy that post into there. And then I'm going to put a little summarizing prompt in there. Summarize this. So I actually want this to be before all of that. So I'm just going to go to the top, put this little prompt in. And it says, please ignore all previous instructions. I want you to respond in English, and I want you to act as a social media influencer. And again, I'm saying to write in fluent English. You don't have to necessarily put it, oops, spelling error, in that many times. But if you're working in multiple languages, we work with people who are doing it in Spanish and other languages, and then they go to write something in English and it comes out as a bit of a hodgepodge. I would just make sure it's in there at least once. I want you to act as a social media influencer, write in fluent English. Write a Facebook post that will grab the attention of potential clients. Your task is to summarize the text I provide in 140 characters or less. Summarize this. And we've put all of that in there. And then all we need to do is click, and it will just summarize it right down literally into less than 140 characters. So now we can use this literally for just a lovely small snippet. It would be great for Instagram. It would be good for a reel. It would be good for a post. You could use it for any of your social medias. I don't use Twitter, but I'm pretty sure that that even fits with Twitter. So you really could use that absolutely anywhere. And if you don't like it the first time, you can ask for more. So you can say, I want 5 more for the same topic. And it will just write you 5 different ones, and then you can pick whichever one you like, or you can use all of them if they kind of move on from one another in a slightly different way. And you could put that together as a story or a reel and pick which ones you actually want in there. If you've got a page and a group, you can use different ones on each as well. Because what you don't want to necessarily do is, if you've got a group and a social page, like on Facebook, you don't want to copy the exact text into both, because you get penalized by Facebook. But if you do a slight variation of it and ask it to rewrite it or use one of these other variations, then that's fine, because it's different content. So using this small summarizing prompt can be just super easy way. Quite often you'll get a really lovely text, but it's just too long for what you're wanting to do, especially if you're just doing those short reels. And you can use all of that really well by just getting it condensed down. And if you're not going to use all of these straight away, why not schedule them out for other times? While you're making one, make several, and then you can schedule them or just put them into a folder for use on another time. And you're not having to mess around thinking, crikey, did I ever do it? Have I got these somewhere or not? They're just sitting there. And then when you've got that block of time and you're ready for going to Tenerife and you're thinking, crikey, I've got nothing planned, you can still be putting all of your posts out, because you've got a whole library of stuff waiting that you can just call on. I have another one, which is, this produces a 1-minute reel. Let's go to the new chat again and put this one in. I'll give you all of these prompts. So I want you to act as a professional YouTube short script writer. So you see, what we're doing is we're priming ChatGPT, and we're asking it to take on the role of someone who understands what's needed in that particular context. So we're telling it, we're not wanting it to act as a soap maker who's making a video. We want it to act as a professional videographer who understands making short form content for social media. So we're giving it context. I want you to write a video script for 40 seconds on whatever the given topic is. So here I've put eco-friendly shampoo bars. You could put anything that you like there, with the following rules. We want a short story with a compelling hook that's between 6 and 10 words. We want all of it explained in 4 sentences, and it needs to be compelling and engaging. And we want a short call to action, like, share, follow this video. But you could change all of that to what you want your call to action to be. So if you wanted them to, to click your link or to use, the coupon offer or whatever it is, you just pop that in there. And then I wanted to change it up a little bit, because it's nice when it kind of comes in your tone or a style of writing that you like. So if you want it to be friendly and chatty, put that. If you want it to be like a hot mess mom, put that. If you want it to be like a drill sergeant, put that. Put something in there that's going to help you stand out a little bit, so it's not so vanilla. So let's click on that. Hey y'all. It's a bit American, isn't it? But I did put mom instead of mum, so maybe it's picking up on that. Are you tired of using shampoo that's bad for the environment and makes your hair feel like a haystack? Well, I've got the solution for you, eco-friendly shampoo bars. Let me tell you a little story. So it's actually good, because anytime you can use story, that really helps, and it's creating the story for you. I used to use traditional shampoos, but my hair was always frizzy and dry. Plus all of those plastic bottles were piling up in my bathroom. One day I stumbled across eco-friendly shampoo bars and decided to give them a try. And let me tell you, my hair has never looked better. The shampoo bars are made with natural ingredients that don't harm the environment or your hair, and they last longer than traditional shampoo bottles, so you'll save money in the long run. And the best part, no more plastic waste. So what are you waiting for? Make the switch to eco-friendly shampoo bars and join the movement to save the planet one shower at a time. Don't forget that to hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and follow us for more eco-friendly tips and tricks. Well, I would change that, because you're telling them to make the switch. So the logical call to action would be for them to check out your shampoo bars, or give them a coupon code, or feature a shampoo bar. But from that little script there, we've got a really nice video script, and you can tweak this as much as you want. And you could even make it about a specific shampoo bar. Now, this you could switch up, because this is talking about you found. Well, you could make it about how you started making them rather than you just using it. And switch that up a little bit and add part of your story in that way too. So do you think those might help you? I think quite a few of you make shampoo bars, and we're coming up. I mean, I think it's not definitely the only thing that you could use for Earth Day. There's loads of different things, you know, the packing peanuts, the packaging items that you use, your labels, the inks. It could be so many different things. You know, we've got 10 solar panels on our roofs to try and offset as much electrical use as we can in the business. And we've used solar panels for over 20 years in the business in one way or another. Our first solar panels, we got secondhand off of the roof of a very, very environmental project down in Wales when they upgraded to new versions. So, you know, you can use some of the story about the things that you do in your business and how Earth Day is relevant to you. But I've just picked one topic there with Earth Day. You might go with something completely different, because you might be launching a new product, and it might be that you're wanting to do a complete feature about that. But always be looking at what is happening out there. And, you know, if Earth Day is out there and being promoted by everybody, that's going to be a big topic. It's going to be in people's feeds. They're going to, you know, have the hashtags and things. It's a way for you to be seen in that light as well. So I'd always try and do something on that front. Hello, Alison. So did that help? Seeing how you can kind of take a prompt, take it, you know, as something like a Facebook script, then shorten it down into things that you can use in lots and lots of different ways, in Facebook, Instagram, your reels, your stories, you know, even Twitter. Add different titles to it, add something so you can send it out as an email. I'm hoping that everybody is capturing email addresses, because that's the way that you can then retarget all of those customers and be sharing information about things that you're putting onto your social media feeds, sharing out your coupons, any special events that you're doing, either in your shops or at events that you're going to. It's really important. If you're just hoping that they're constantly finding you, then you're missing out massively. Email is one of the biggest ways for you to actually get seen, far more than you ever will on social media. So building up an email database of your customers who are interested in your products and like your products or brand is really, really important. So I will make sure that all of those are put into the group for you. Let me just quickly share. So it's AIPRM. Let me just put that up for you. Just going to grab it. Chat. Okay, so that's the one for AIPRM. And just sign up for the free account. That's all you need. You'll have access to a couple of thousand prompts. You will do not even think about going through them all. You'll just kill yourself for no reason at all. But definitely I would sign up there and get the free account for that. And then I will pop these prompts for you. I'm just going to put them into the group. It's going to be easier than trying to put them in here and for you to copy. They'll be up in 5 minutes, so you can grab them all. I'll put the summarizer, the generator, the caption generator, and the real one. So there's 4 new prompts. Now, there is another one that I'm going to share with you. This is a tool. This is called restorephotos.io. And again, it's completely free. If you've ever got images that are a bit blurred, maybe they look fine, and then you go to put them on your website or in a graphic or something, and they look really blurred and pixelated, just drop them into restorephotos.io, and it will just tart them right up and make them much, much clearer. And it's actually got one of those kind of wiping bars where you can move the scrolling bar up and down and see what it was originally and how it changes it. So you can have a play around with that. And if you've got an image that's good, but it's just a little bit not there, and you're like, oh, it's just not sharp enough, just have a play around with it on Restore Photos and see if that makes it better. And I do have another one for you. I've seen this, but I haven't had a chance to use it myself. And it's called supermeme.ai. And you can create your own memes with this. So it uses AI, and you can put a kind of topic or something in there, and it will come up with a whole load of examples of memes that you could actually use. And then if there's one that you like the look of, you can change the wording so it fits your brand or whatever it is that you want to talk about. And you can be creating your own memes. And these are the kind of things that are fun and just that, I mean, who doesn't like a meme? Come on. But you can make them relevant to your brand and a lot of fun as well. So a couple of little extra tools for you this week. And it's Easter. I don't know whether you're going to be in or out or what you're doing, but if you have got some time, have a little play around and see what you come up with. All right, so has anyone got any questions? And if not, I'm going to let you go and pop these up into the group for you. Any questions? If anyone wants to pop on and have me go through any of these prompts in their business, I'm more than happy to.
I've got a question with slightly off topic.
Yeah.
What is the easiest way to collate email list?
So you'll need a proper email provider. I would go with one of the ones that allow you so many people free before you have to start paying. So there's a couple of different ones. MailerLite is one. Let me just see if I can grab the details for you. MailerLite. They allow you for free account up to 1,000 subscribers for free and 12,000 monthly emails. So I don't think you're going to have any problems with that one.
No.
I think that's going to be okay. 1,000 people on your list, that should keep you going for quite a while. So that's one. I popped it in the chat for you. Another one would be, let me get rid of that. MailChimp is another one. I think theirs is less. Free. Oh no, it's 1,000. So have a look at the two of them and then see which one has the best features or the best templates on the free plan maybe. And look at when you're actually, you know, when you need to pay for it, what are the payments like as well? And kind of, I would probably stick between one of those two.
Okay.
And then you can put a sign up form on your website. And even when you're doing events, you can have, we used to have like a little glass goldfish bowl, and we used to run contests when we were doing events, and people could drop their business card, or we used to have blank cards where they could write their details on there, and it would go in, and then we'd do a draw from all of the people in that month.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna start doing. Yeah,
exactly.
just saying, you know, if you want to win this box of whatever, you know, just put your thing in there.
Yeah, and it makes a massive difference, because
Yeah.
you know, they might have seen you and then they're thinking, oh, there was that lovely soap company or that lovely chocolate company or that whatever it was, and then they're thinking, oh, I can't remember the name of the company, or I wonder if they'll be coming to such and such. They want to know where you're going to be so that they can see you again, buy your products, learn more about you. And not everybody is going to, but it's an extra thing. You can also, I've talked about these, you know, those boards before now, those acrylic boards where it's got your social media things, and you can have, you know, just the QR codes. So again, you could do it that anyone who's tapping the QR code and registering that month is entered into the draw. So they've got a reason then to actually be, you know, to be tapping it and following you. But the more that you can actually engage with them and get them doing it right then and there, they're on your list already. So, you know, it's just a lot easier for you, and it allows you not to spam them. That's the worst thing that you can do, but to keep them up to date, you know, let them get the information about the offers in advance to everybody else, put special deals on for them that aren't available elsewhere. All of those things make them feel special.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Other questions? Yeah. Brilliant. Well, go and have the most fantastic Easter. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really hoping it's going to be nice. Fingers crossed. Go and have a good one, everyone.
Have a good Easter.
Huh?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.